What's going on?
Happy whatever you celebrate.
We celebrate everything.
All or nothing.
Our special guest just disappeared like the Matrix.
He
Where'd
just
he go?
operated.
He
I think Harry
evaporated.
Potter needed him. He's back.
under
Hey,
my
there he
tree
is.
now.
Thank you, special guest.
The ghost
Ladies
of
and gentlemen,
comedy.
Carl is in the house.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. How are you, buddy?
Straight from the
My
North
wife
Pole.
is the best. I told you I didn't have a hat. She said, "Of course we have a hat."
Nice. Love it. Love it. This is the Three Mics No Mercy Holiday Edition. A special guest is Carl. Everybody knows Carl. He is the comedy guru of Bergenfield. He's everywhere. Mr. Trending with the Wakanda. I love it. Somebody stole Carl's joke and they turned it into something. So now it's like a viral thing. I love it, Carl. I love it. Did you ever think that would happen? The whole viral aspect of it?
No, that was a total surprise. And it's just good luck, you know? And it's all about
Absolutely.
the clip, less about me, because both on Instagram and TikTok it hit. So it's the clip.
That's great. That's so
I was on
awesome.
TikTok yesterday, and actually, I saw somebody else had copied it and turned it into like a comedy sketch. I'll send it to you later.
That is
Yeah, I
fantastic.
appreciate that.
That is
Every
so
time that
fantastic.
happens, I try to turn it into a like, hey, I don't approve. I totally like every time you do that, it just makes it more going and going. I completely approve.
I love that. I love that. Is this your actual website, Carl Sucks?
Yeah. Am I regretting that choice? I don't know. It's a little too late to back out now.
I love it, man. Like, let's all follow Carl. Let's see what
It was the
let's
only
see what's going
domain
on
he
with
could
him.
afford.
Right?
It was available.
That is fantastic. That is fantastic. How is everybody's holiday? Do we have a good holiday?
I stayed
Terrible.
lying in bed sick. It was a
I
great
did.
time. 12 hours of sleep a day,
That's not good.
coughing, sneezing, fever, a blast.
Oh boy. Carl, how about you? What'd you do for the holidays?
Lots of family. Of course, we had, Christmas morning. We went out Christmas Eve for dinner. Usually we don't, but my wife is just so busy with she works in retail. You know what that's like. So this year we
course.
went out, and then we had Christmas morning, and then we went over to my in-laws for Christmas dinner and everything. It was really good.
That's good. That's good. I had a good one. It was very simple. My wife, my brother, his kids, his fiance, her mom were hanging out, and we just got a dog. So it was like fun just hanging out with the dog. We actually adopted
What
a
kind
dog
of
from
dog?
a terrier, mixed terrier. He was on the streets of Mexico, Cancun. And me and my wife, we went to petfinder.com, and that's where you see people who have pets, and they hold on to them until an owner comes. And we got lucky. They flew the dog to New York, and he happened to be available. So we went there. We see him, and now he's great. He's doing good, man. His first Christmas, he was on the streets. He didn't know what the hell snow was. So now it's just like wow. So now it's so different right now, which is kind of cool. But
Is he acclimating to the American culture? His English is coming along?
I try to keep him away from American politics, so I don't like bringing up the wall. I don't like bringing up a caucus. You know what I mean, like stuff like that. I want to keep him safe here.
Well, at least he figured out how to enter legally.
Legally, he's got all of his paperwork. He's more vetted than half the country, so he's fine. Like he's doing good. He's great. I love how Jason looks like he just killed that entire family, and that's now his cabin. That is now your cabin, Jason. Who's going to say differently? Do you see that, Carl?
Look where I am. There's no one out here to
There's
stop
nobody
me.
out here. That whole family is just dead. There's so much blood in that cabin right now.
They're still there. I haven't taken them out yet.
Yeah, hasn't taken them out yet.
Ah,
That is fantastic.
Carl looks
Well,
like he
rid yourself
escaped
of the
from the North
bodies.
Pole.
Carl looks like he's ready. Carl looks like he's ready for everything right now. Jason, how was your Christmas? What did you do?
I think I'm having
Oh, that's okay. It's okay. Little Wi-Fi issues.
I
Jason,
think
how
you
was your
said
Christmas?
having technical difficulties.
And the
No
curse
worries.
of Christmas Carl is at it again.
Oh, he's back. Carl's
Oh,
always ready. He's always
I think
Where's he
he's
prepared.
going to
shoving that?
twirl it. Is he going to twirl it?
Oh, he
I'm
better.
plugged into the router. It should be fine.
Nice.
I know.
You know what?
my Christmas
Jason,
was
why
good.
haven't you started yet? Are you waiting for them to finish cooking dinner and stuff, and then you'll go in? And
Right, Jason. Like, what's the plan? Like, what's the plan? Were they sleeping? How many kids were inside? Before you tell us about your Christmas, how many kids were inside that cabin before you just came in?
Single mother, 5 children. She's been busy. I got busy too.
Did you have the Christmas cookies? I bet they were delightful.
Oh yeah, they left them out for Santa, but I don't think Santa was coming. I just took them.
How? And aside from slaughtering your family, how was your holidays, Jason? Like, what did you do?
Saw a bunch of family. My aunt and uncle came from Canada, which we only get to see them once a year.
Oh, that's cool.
Probably getting harder now. And we fed them food and drinks, and they tried to pay us for it. And I told them, no, your Canadian money is no good here.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's great.
yeah. My uncle does talk like that. He does.
Does he really?
He does. And he can speak perfect French.
Does he say a lot?
Yeah,
That's what they
he
say.
does.
Oh, hey.
My only knowledge of Canada is pretty much South Park. Like when I was younger, when I was like in 6th grade, I had no idea what Jewish meant or Canada. I thought Canada was a town. Apparently, Canada is not a town. It's this whole thing. I didn't know anything about that when I was younger.
Canada.
Right? We play Canada for everything. Carl,
Everything I
would
learned
you
about Canada came from Terrence
It
and
is.
Philip.
something? Carl, would
Everything's
you honor
their fault.
us? Would Carl honor us with his famous mic twirl? We would love that.
Yeah. Okay.
You,
Okay, I'll twirl a mic.
this is Carl's thing. Carl twirls like no other comic can twirl, and we love
All I
it.
know, I think I'm going to steal the,
Oh, here we go.
the mariachi joke from him now.
The
Which
twirl
one?
is coming up.
I'm going to
The
steal the
mariachi?
mariachi joke, make it go viral.
Oh, right. I got
Carl, hold on 1 second. I'm going to give you a little spot. Hold on. We'll give you 10 seconds.
I got to
Okay.
do the mariachi joke. Oh,
Here we go.
okay.
Here we go. Let's get ready for the infamous Carl twirl. And we're going.
Set the punchline.
No!
That's how you do it. That's how you do
Get
it.
a punch.
They can't teach you that. You just got to know how to do it. Like there's no training for that. You just got to know.
There is no training. It's so easy, and I'll never teach you guys.
That is phenomenal. Carl,
That's funny.
I am glad to see you are alive because I remember I was at Tommy Fox's and there was this guy. He was a Carl fan, and he was standing up and he goes, "Come on, guys, let's clap, let's clap, let's clap." And then he was all over Carl, and I wanted to make sure that Carl survived that night because he looked like a little stalkerish, but that's okay.
No, I was so happy to be stalked because I go
Right.
and I do these tours with like famous TikToker, Instagram guys. And at
Yes.
those shows, it's like you're famous for the night. They want the selfie. They're saying Wakanda. They're, I'm giving them business cards. It's all great. Then you
Right.
walk out of the venue, back onto the street, and you're nobody again. So I was very happy a stalker came.
That's fantastic, and he loves you, like he loves you like the guy who tased David Spade loves you. He loves you, like he's got the
Fine with me.
twinkle
That's
in his
fine
eye.
with me.
That is
Maybe I'll buy a
great.
shirt.
I want a shirt, Carl. I want a shirt. The next time I go to Tommy's, have a shirt for me, and I will take care of you. I
Okay.
need a shirt and a 2X.
All right, you guys, I'll give
I
it to
need
you
that.
for cost.
Let's go. See, look at that for the seasons.
Hey, Carl, speaking of shirts, I made up shirts for myself, L'Oreal, and Gene from
Oh, yeah.
Comedy Cove with the Pelican. It has first set and then last set. I might
Terrific.
get you one. I'll have one made for you.
Look at that. That's a beautiful thing right there.
Terrific. Place. really miss that place. It was an institution, and like, do we have many comedy clubs in New Jersey? I mean, that was a big chunk of the comedy clubs, right?
That was a good one. I mean, that's because of that place, you all got stuck with me.
Yeah, I mean, what do we got?
That's where I met Carl.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So, Carl,
I did a
what is
class
the
there.
history of Tommy Fox's comedy, basement comedy? Like, how did that whole start?
Because,
Chip Ambrosio.
yeah, comedy club broke down.
Yeah. Chip knew that the end was coming. He knew he had like a full 8 months to a year. And so what did he do, Robert? He made this arrangement at the basement. He started teaching his classes there. Now you took
Right.
his class, right?
I took it I was the last class at Scotty's, I believe, or the second to the last class.
Mm-hmm.
And then Gene liked what I did and started giving me guest spots like the next freaking week.
Yeah,
If you remember, it was Memorial Day. It was this horrific storm comes through, and Tom DiDario's here. Tom DiDario's a funny freaking guy.
he really is.
So you got Carl, who's funny, hosting, Gina D, who sometimes gets people to come out because she's funny, and Tom DiDario. And I'm there for the first time, and 5 people showed up because of the weather. Tom had like 30 people signed up to come, and none of them showed because the weather was so bad. They all just ate the money. And Gene's like, okay, show must go on. I brought 3. Gina D brought somebody who like drove her there. and these 2 people just walked upstairs because they wanted to see what comedy was about. But one of the best shows we did, because it was so funny, because you just had like 5 people there and the one guy way in the back, the bodyguard for Gina. And that was it. And Carl sitting there spinning his mic, doing his thing.
As if the place was full.
And it was great because DiDario at the end looked at me and he goes, how long you been doing this? I said, I don't know. How long was that set? 13 minutes? About that long.
That's fantastic. And let me tell you, we love Tommy Fox's. Like we know we're getting time in. We know.
Yes, we do.
It's a great training.
Everyone here is a
Awesome.
regular at Tommy's.
Yeah, it's why I never thought that I'd be able to say that. It's pretty,
And John,
pretty insane.
I think this summer, right, early in the summer, it's coming up, you're going to headline in 2026.
Yes, let's go.
Did we say June, whatever it was? That'll be your first. Listen, John, you have risen, right? I mean, you started out, you're out in California. Next thing you're being a host. Now, 6 months from now, you're going to headline. You are a shooting star, my man.
Phoenix.
I appreciate that. I'm very blessed and very humbled by all the opportunity. I get to meet a lot of people. That's how I met. So I met Robert Stevens in the city at the Whiskey Cellar.
Uh-huh.
And then
Actually,
it was the Whiskey Cellar, wasn't it?
Actually, that's not what happened.
Or is that Tom?
That was the first?
What happened is Carl put us on a show together.
That's right.
And you had that whole army show up that was talking over everybody except for you.
Yes.
Except for you.
That's
They're all,
right.
okay, he's done. Yeah. So
that's right.
I liked what you did. And then your brother comes up. He looks like fucking Braun Breaker from the WWE.
Oh,
he
yeah.
comes running up to me. I'm like, is this guy about to tackle me? What the hell's going on here?
He looks like the coach from the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. I'm having a brain fart right
So
now.
then I brought you and Jason out to
right, and he was just on the air.
That's what it was. You're right.
because I used to host the whiskey.
Right.
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell. All right.
Look at
That's
Braun
it.
Breaker.
That
He
is
looks like his
it.
brother.
Oh, I
That's
just
great.
Googled it.
There you go.
Google Braun Breaker.
That
But that's how we met.
is true.
But look, you
That
got
is true.
3 people who have headlined and will headline Tommy's on this broadcast.
That's pretty wild.
And
That is
Jason.
pretty wild.
And Jason will get there. He'll just be late doing it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jason,
When is it? I'm already late.
Speaking of Jason, Carl, this is usually the time where we take 10 seconds and we just stare at Jason just to see what's going on through his head. Thank you for that, Jason. Thank you for Jason. I just need to make sure that everything is there. I'm just thinking about this family and just.
Did you get everything you needed out of that?
I hope so. I mean, I don't know what's going on.
Now,
That
didn't I
tree-
meet
how-
Jason and book Jason on your suggestion, John?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I saw Jason Carl at the Rhino. And
Sort of a
he did-
wild card spot.
and he did some wild joke. And it just stuck with me. And I remember we were talking because I think Linda Marcus Smith and Helene
Weiss.
Witt.
Yes. Yeah, they couldn't make it. So I go, I got the perfect guy. And this is how it happened. Remember that, Jason? That little video call? That was like American Pie kind of video call.
Yeah.
I go, Jason, what are you doing? Then I go, you want to do a show? And he was like, hold on. And he's getting ready and stuff. I was like, how long can you be? 40 minutes.
Would you believe I was late to that?
Yes, I can absolutely believe that. 100% believe that. But yeah, Carl, we got Jason on board. That was fun. That was a fun
That was
night.
my first
Yeah,
booking.
right. He was late to it because he had to move the gnome, the Santa gnome.
Yes, those goddamn
Frank.
gnomes are so menacing. It's always going on with that, Jason.
It's part of the
God bless.
routine.
Now, I don't exactly remember it that way. The day that Linda Marcus Smith and Helene couldn't make it was the day of the transit strike, and they sort of screwed me that morning. But I
Oh,
remember, don't you know of the transit strike? Yeah, leave early. So
Yep.
you showed me, I remember you showing me his profile on Instagram, and I'm such an old man. I took my phone and took a picture of it.
Yeah.
So I remember booking him outright, not like as an emergency.
Right.
Yeah, but it all worked out. And even though they didn't come to that show, we got the benefit of the people they invited who showed. And
Absolutely.
it was still a full room that night. Transit
yeah.
strike or no.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time for sure. Like even just like thinking about, there are times that there's like 10 people. There are times that there's 30 people. Like the fact that you're getting time, you're practicing your craft. It's just a lot of fun.
I
Right.
think everyone did really good that night.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you, Yelena, Robert. I
Yeah,
forget who else was on the lineup.
You were.
I don't think there was a dead
Me.
moment.
no, I don't think so either.
No, skadoosh. You had him rolling.
Oh yeah, skadoosh. Jason.
Everyone
like,
was laughing.
Jason
That's a fan
sound with
favorite.
winning orgasms. That's phenomenal. And
We had sponsors.
oh, we absolutely do have a sponsor. I'm just getting ready. I just need one moment. We're going on now. It's the holiday season, so it's so important that we hold on one second. With the holiday season, it's so important because I remember when I was a kid, I wanted certain toys, and maybe I got them, maybe I didn't get them. Like Carl, when you were a kid, when you wanted, was there something that you really wanted and you just couldn't? It just wasn't happening, unfortunately.
And I never got.
Yeah, something you wanted so bad.
I wanted Hasbro Spider-Man action figure, and it never came.
It never came.
Then we went on a vacation to Maryland. I went into the restroom. Now I'm a little kid, and sitting on
Yeah.
the urinal was a spider. It was nowhere near Christmas. So
Right.
I got it. No thanks to my
Oh, you
parents,
stole
but
it.
I did get it.
Well,
I
you
did.
stole it.
Someone
and
abandoned it.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Jason, what
Jansen
about
left
you?
it.
Was there something you wanted? as
One
a
man's
kid?
urinal trash is another man's treasure.
Oh, it works.
Another.
What about you,
7-year-old.
Jason? What did you want as a kid that you wanted so bad and you thought you were going to be good or naughty and you just didn't happen?
Probably a quad or like a dirt bike. And my parents would never let us get those, no matter how much we begged for it.
But you did ask Santa for that?
Yes.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. Well, what about you, Robert? What was
I
something
wanted
that you
Heather
wanted?
Locklear when I was 17, but that never happened.
I don't think that's allowed. I don't think.
Well, they said that there's this whole thing about white slavery and abduction
Oh.
and shit. It was like, it's kind of like that police car pulling up behind a house and Jason's
Oh.
picture down there. I don't know if you
That's
see that
great.
there's a police car showing up. It looks like a little red light in the distance.
There's
Oh,
some
wow.
tire tracks.
Well, like,
Well, that's
listen,
me from earlier.
sometimes it's going to happen. Sometimes it's not. Speaking of the holidays, there's a great product, and I'm all about it.
Perfect segue.
Just because you do just because you're nice or naughty, it does not guarantee that you're going to have that particular, toy. So this is a great product. It's called Hold Up. You were naughty. You know what I mean? You didn't all of a sudden. Now it looks great. The premium packaging, right? It looks phenomenal. So you're thinking, okay, like what's in it? My GI Joes, my Spider-Man. No, it's a letter from Santa. You know what I mean? Next year, don't be an asshole. Less TikTok at 3 a.m. and more family time. That's
We all
all.
need that.
Right. So Christmas morning, you wake up and you see this and you're all happy. Like, what am I going to get this year? Was I good? I don't know, little Billy. Were you good? And then you open it up. Maybe next time you'll do your chores and stop picking on the autistic kids. You know what I mean? These are just things.
man.
And they just have, like wonderful messages, like honest messages. So that's it. I just thought that was really cute. It's a great product. Hold it. Hold up. Let's check it out. I think it's great because I love the fact that you could be an asshole all year, right? All year, and then Christmas week you do the dishes. Is that going to guarantee you GI Joes? You know what I mean?
It's like old people being sin-free just before they're gonna die. I'm making it to heaven.
Die, right? Oh, the best.
That's my plan.
Smart.
I read the
smart.
Bible. Jesus will accept forgiveness.
That's right.
down to
Last
that last
minute.
second.
That's
Well,
right.
You just
If
got
there-
to time it right.
Well, if there is a Santa, maybe next year, Carl will get his Spider-Man. Robert will get Heather Locklear. She's probably
I don't
a
want her
little
now.
older now. Maybe Jason will get his quad. That would be the best Christmas. I think that would be phenomenal. We can get
You know,
that
it's
going.
funny. There was I don't know if it's Instagram or TikTok. There was some meme like it showed all of the Baywatch girls, but today 4 of them, right? It
Oh.
says they're willing to consider you now.
Yes.
That's great. I remember.
They were showing their age.
What was it? Pamela Lee. I mean, so Pamela Lee. She was like a.
They've
she was
aged
like,
into my preferred bracket.
Yeah. Pamela Lee Anderson was like godly, and then I remember like Kid Rock, because now he's famous and he married her, and he
Yes,
was on
he
Howard
did.
Stern. He was saying it was the worst mistake of his life because you think, just like the image of it, but then you got to deal with them. You know what I mean? Then you got to deal with them. Like she could be the hottest girl ever, but right now someone's putting up with her shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
and
she
it's
was with
Liam
Tommy Lee.
Nielsen, by the way.
What's up?
Liam Nielsen is now dating.
Yes, that's right, and that's all because of the Naked Gun Hollywood
that brought
chemistry.
them together. And he has some tragic story about his wife passed. They were like at a ski resort or something. She had a headache and
Yeah.
Oof.
so it was really, and he was single for years,
Yes.
so it's good for him. I mean, Carl, Kid Rock, his name happens to be Carl, might know something that Liam doesn't know. Liam will find out soon.
He's definitely going to find out soon. That's for sure. That would not be the best time, but
Now, Pamela Anderson has this new thing, and I really applaud her for it. No makeup. She's not
Yes.
wearing makeup anymore as a 50-whatever-year-old woman, and I think it's a great choice.
yeah, and she looks odd, but she looks very human because you could see
Right.
somebody.
She looks her
And-
age.
You see like loads of makeup. It's different when you see somebody like how they really look.
Does she
Right.
put Pam spray on her face?
Pam.
As long as it was not tested on any animal, it's quite possible that she could have done something like that.
So she puts nothing on her face now. Now, just like you guys, probably, I was totally in love with her.
Oh, I'm wearing so much makeup right now.
I believe it.
On Baywatch, I loved her, right? And then
Yeah,
whatever.
of
And
course.
now that she's not wearing makeup and my age, I love her all over again.
Right? Isn't it phenomenal? Like you make a really good point, Carl. What you were saying is now Pamela Lee now she's attainable. You know what I mean? Because we're all older now. You know what I mean? I got a 401k. I got a pension. You know what I mean? So
Medical
who knows?
benefits.
She's
That's
so
phenomenal.
rich. She's got a 501k.
Dental.
She's definitely good for sure. Like I don't think she's worrying about anything. For this next segment, what I kind of like doing just to kind of like support. We're all about supporting New Jersey comedy. This is what we're all about. So we actually did a spotlight 2 weeks ago. It was Joe Scoroka. We did that went really well. And now I actually want to bring somebody who's helped me from the very beginning. The very beginning, the nicest guy, the Himalayan version of a Seinfeld. And I just got to say, Jonathan Justin, man, he has been just phenomenal. I love this guy. He has
We love
helped me
that guy.
out so much. I met him at Pizza Town. He literally my first mic ever from doing all of this, and he was just so welcoming. You know what I mean? You just all in on everything. So I just appreciate him big time, and I'm sure you guys all have stories about Jonathan.
Yes. That means volunteer them now?
Absolutely.
Well, he headlined the Basement in April, and the place was packed. He brought like 70 people, and I think that's capacity. Oh, there he is. Yes.
There he is. Packed house. Remember that? I remember it was so busy that night. It was so busy that night that people had to stand.
It was standing room. Yes.
Yeah. That is phenomenal. He's just the nicest guy, man.
Now, the thing is, Jonathan is like overly ambitious. He started comedy. He went to his first open mic. And like 3 weeks later, he was hosting his own Friday Night Live. I mean, that's his ambitions.
Absolutely.
And it's very important to him to be a clean comic.
Yes. I think it's smarter because I think you have more opportunity. I'm still trying to figure out for me what works, but we can go on about that for hours. But yeah, he does take that clean approach for sure.
Yeah.
That is true. But you know what's funny? At the same time, he's very clean cut and everything. But he loves Slipknot. Me and him saw a Slipknot cover band. This is us rocking, and he was headbanging. And you would never think that he is a Slipknot fan. Never think that. So I just gotta show him some love. Jason, you have any Jonathan Justin stories?
Well, I know he likes to keep things clean, but I think most people don't really stick to that.
Isn't Jason the best? So prolific.
You know, I catch myself like trying to be clean, but then I'll like look at Justin like as I'm about to say it, and then I'll like substitute it for a cleaner word.
Oh, absolutely. But man,
he's such a great guy, though.
Yeah. Robert, have you met him? Jonathan Justin?
He shows up on my Facebook as somebody I might know, but I don't know him.
Oh, I got you.
I have no stories about him.
Well, he's just the nicest guy, man. I remember my first mic, I brought people, and then he was just so welcoming. He goes, "Oh, you brought people?" I go, "Yeah," because my friend FTH in LA, he came out here, and he goes, "I'm going to do a mic at a pizza place." I go, "What do you mean you're going to do a mic at a pizza place?" I go, "There's a place called Pizza Town." I said, "All right," and he says they do comedy there. So I started. So I went there just to watch my buddy, and then my buddy flew back to LA, and then I came back a week later just to watch, and then I think I had 2 people, and then I think a week after that, I go to my buddy. I go, I got to do this. I go, I'm probably gonna bomb. I don't care. Like I want to see what it's like. And Carl, I opened up with a joke about Jonathan. About how he looks so malnourished, and if we can give him 35 cents a day, that would just make his life a little brighter. And I remember I got Rob Brown to laugh. I think I didn't know any of these people. I go, wow,
laugh.
People can laugh. Yeah, it was just great, and he was very welcoming. He goes, "Listen, anytime you want to go on," and he gave me like advice and stuff like that. So that's it, man. I just wanted to give Jonathan Justin his proper due.
You know what, man? I had the same thought process too. I was like, what the hell do you mean they're doing a mic at a pizza place? And honestly, when I went there for the first time, I had pretty low expectations. I was like, this is going to fucking suck, man.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I was pretty on the fence, but I think as soon as they brought us the free pizza, I was like, I'm sold. This place is great. I love it here.
I looked into it. It's not true. It's not it's not a municipality. It's not a true town. They don't have a zip code. It's in Elmwood Park, really. It's just the name.
Interesting. Hey, so Carl, here's a question. So Robert told us about his first mic, and Jason told us about their first mic. What was your first mic like? And two-part question. Do you remember your first joke?
Yeah. Okay. So, well, first of all, in the late 90s, I took a comedy class, maybe the mid 90s.
Okay.
So I went to the class and I wrote jokes. It was, I don't remember it. It was something about playing the trumpet, but like with your butt. So then we had our traditional end of class bringer show.
Okay.
And I got on Caroline's stage and I bombed. I think I had a few laughs, but you know what I mean? Like
Sure.
I bombed. So I walked away going, oh, okay, well, I guess comedy, I tried it. I guess
Consistency.
comedy wasn't for me. If I had hit that night, what a difference. I would have had 30 additional years or 20 additional years of comedy.
That's amazing.
I kind of wish I hit that night, you know?
Yeah.
But okay, so what about, do you remember your first laugh that you got? Because like for me, that's like life-changing at that moment because we're all starting out. Like, do you remember what your first situation was?
Yeah, I think only Robert Stevens will remember this. You remember the Turnpike, the Garden State Parkway was 35 cents?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went from a quarter to 35 cents. So if you got to the booth to pay, you had to throw it in the basket. There was nothing electronic. It was time to pay. You could have a token. So if you had a $20 bill, it so annoyed the toll taker to count it, you know. That was my first joke. I don't that I got a laugh on at Caroline's that night. I don't remember. It looks like they think you're making them do work, you know. One, fucking two, goddamn you, fucking three. I don't remember the joke, but that was the first laugh. It felt good, but I went on to bomb, which didn't feel good.
Sure. But at that moment, still now, these are complete strangers, so you don't know any of these people. If you could get like a chuckle out of nowhere, that is like everything. That is everything. That's like game set. And then I would do the thing where I would film my mics, and then I would sit in the car, and I'd be like, ugh, I'm watching it. But then like 3 minutes in, I heard a laugh. I go, yes, let's go. And it's like everything, that laugh.
Yeah.
Because you got to admit, when you get a stranger who knows nothing about you, if you can invoke any emotion, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. And the thing is, the stranger literally knows nothing about you,
Nothing.
but what you're doing, right? You brought up on stage, what you're doing right there in front of them, right this moment, they're learning about you, and it is the best.
Yeah, like, it really is.
Especially if you're telling jokes like about yourself and like telling stories and, you know, versus like one-liners.
Yeah, I think self-deprecating, it just works, man, because it's so relatable. It's so human. Like, I've been a lot of shows and I've just heard like different things that maybe didn't work, whatever. But for me, I think self-deprecating is just my style. I like to try to relate. My demographic seems to be couples. Carl, like, what's your demographic?
I don't know. I just tell stupid, silly jokes. Like when Jason just said, you know, stories about your life, not one-liners. In my mind, I thought, I don't think I have. I don't know if they're all one-liners, but they're certainly not stories about my life.
Right.
So my crowd is like a silly crowd.
Everything deserves a mic twirl.
Yeah, that's completely stupid. So, and then I do the whistle with it, you know.
Yes.
So I think I'm a little bit different than other, you know, I'm like Steve Martin or Stephen Wright or Mitch Hedberg or something, but I just can't see myself as a real, you know, traditional stand-up comic. But
you see what works for you. Everybody's got their own style, and whatever you're doing is working. Maybe some people get it, some people don't, blah, 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 but it works. It works.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of your clips. I wish there was a way on this program. This is a new program. I'm trying to figure out how I can put actual clips on here to integrate them.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be able to. But I watch a lot of your stuff, and you get people that mic twirl, that's like a legendary thing for you. Like people are all in with that thing.
I lost my shit the first time I saw that.
So I went and I did a gig with Johnny Watson in Ohio, and I
Yeah.
twirled the mic, and the owner of the club was furious. You're fucking up my equipment, right? So he docked me 10 minutes. I only got to do 20 minutes for the next 4 shows.
He
3
docked
shows.
you for 10 minutes.
Yes. He said, don't you ever do that again. Okay. So I said to him, why don't I bring my own cable? I'll just plug it right into your cable that leads there, and then I have my own cable in him. He goes, I'm not bothering with all that crap. You know, is that what you need to? Okay, so I did what he said. I don't need it. I just like it.
That's so wild that you were docked 10 minutes.
It is absolutely imperative to my act.
That's so funny.
Well, he's taking away about 18 to 20% of the giggles, but that's okay. So
I assume it was probably an unpaid gig, which is why he had to dock your time and not.
Watson got paid. I got to drive him.
You got to drive Johnny.
So
All the
crazy.
way to Ohio.
7 hours.
That's
It's always
phenomenal.
like that.
What you know what? That's great. I like this. Robert, was there ever a time that you were late for a show or something that you were essentially put in timeout like Carl was?
This topic.
No.
Maybe, yeah.
Somehow I've
That's right,
avoided
Jason. Don't you
that.
dare say anything.
I don't know how I've avoided that, but somehow I've avoided timeouts. And I don't know
You
how
avoided timeouts?
because I run that light faster than a Mexican sometimes. You get your 10 minutes, and here I am at the 15 fucking minute mark. and I got Don Jameson doing this.
and
And I got Carl doing this. And L'Oreal's still laughing, so people are like, let him roll. The boss doesn't care.
I remember I was at Tommy's, and then Carl's like, "Do you think you could do 11?" I go, "Yeah, I could do 11." And I remember I would go there. I was nervous, and then I would finish it. I go, how did I do? And then he goes, 8 minutes. I think maybe we could do a little longer next time. I was like, because at that time, everything's just like racing. You don't want to forget anything.
Yeah.
But
sometimes when you're on stage, you go into this weird time loop, time warp, time something distortion, and you really can't feel how long you've been up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because there's no reference. Like aside from getting the light, like you don't know what's happening. Like Jason, with you, like when you go up, like do you ever think you're gonna get lit up quickly, or you're not thinking about it, or you're just rushing through it? Like, what's your process like? Because I've seen
most of the time it's pretty difficult to tell like how long I've been up there, how much time has passed. I mean, when I get to like a certain part in my act, I kind of have that as like a reference point, but other than that, no. I usually miss the light half the time anyway. I don't even see it when they shine it, so I could just keep yapping, honestly.
Oh yeah. Do you want as many mics as I've done? I maybe remember getting the light maybe 6 times from day one, because I never like think about it, or if I do, I just don't see it. I don't know what's going on. But it's definitely wild, man. But yeah,
I used to have like
right.
a joke whenever somebody would shine the light on me. I'd be like, "Oh, the lighting's fine. I could see just fine." I don't know. Pretty stupid.
It's so wild that whole thing.
I know that other guy always offers like he's like, "Oh, I'll toss you 5 for 5 more minutes" or something like that.
That's great. Robert, what about you, Robert? What about you? When you're up there, are you conscious of the light, of getting that up, or you just kind of go with it?
Yes and no.
What kind of?
At a open mic, and honestly, at live shows, I'm aware of the light because I've got it in my head where I need to be.
Right.
And it's weird because Carl might be able to back me up on this. I've probably done more live shows than open mics, which is really odd because Comedy Cove, Gene, and they threw me out there almost every other week. They're like, "We want you out there." And the first thing I said to Gene was, "How does it pay?" And she looks at me and goes, "It's a guest spot. It's free. You get time. I'll give you 10 to 15 minutes." And I'm like, Oh, okay, because I'm a lawyer, I got to ask. I mean, if I don't ask, I'm not doing my job, you know. And,
Yeah, of course.
and L'Oreal laughed her ass off at that. Put it in the set. So, for me, I'm aware of it when I'm at a show
Okay.
because I don't want to run over there. But
Sure.
at an open mic, it's like, you know, I'll see Gene going, waving it, or Carl about to throw the flashlight at me. You know?
Put it in
But
strobe
that's
mode.
the difference for me.
I remember I was at the Whiskey and we're doing a thing, and the guy said, "Yeah, you'll get like 10 minutes," and it ended up being 8 minutes. And he gave me the light, and I wanted to hit the punch. And he was like standing there, like just like waiting. And then when I finished, I was like, "Ah, it's good." Like nothing, no emotion from this guy. He was just like, that's it. Like no emotion, no pure heart comedy in you. He was just like very robotic, and I was like, ugh.
Well, that's
You know what I
my
mean?
fault that
I
happened.
need more.
I did that to you at the Whiskey because when I hosted,
Yeah,
I would let you guys, like I'd tell you 10 minutes,
yeah,
but I'd probably give you another 2 or 3 if you were rolling.
yeah. No, of course. I
Because
mean,
I would always give you a little bit of leeway and I'd show you the light and then you get to the end.
yeah,
Except
yeah.
for
No,
Jason, he always
absolutely.
cut off about 3 minutes early. The only time he's early, by the way.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so sometimes I get that light and then I'm like, oh shit, like I still have to get to like, you know, this last punchline or whatever, and then, you know, you start like talking faster just to like race through it, I guess.
Oh yeah, constantly. But yeah, but that light, man. Once that happens, you're just like, oh, how much can I
Deer in
fit?
headlights.
Can I fit? Yeah, it's definitely a wild thing. Well, this is plug time. This is
Plug
definitely
time.
plug time. So, Carl,
Free plug party.
what do we have going on, Carl? Like you're everywhere. I'm constantly seeing you everywhere.
Yeah.
Your Instagram has too many videos. Like
Yeah.
too much.
Let me just look it up. If you go to carlsucks.com, you'll find all of your Carl information. But I'll just tell you right now, January's not looking so good for me right now in terms of time. Okay, January 15, I'm at Dark Horse Comedy Club that's like a Washington place in New York City. It's by Washington Square Park, but I only get 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then I'm at this I don't know, it's the Brooklyn Art House, but I only get 5 minutes and then a 10-minute interview. Doesn't that seem a little backwards?
That's definitely a little backwards.
And then on January 23, I'll be back at the Basement, and I don't have that booked yet, guys.
Oh wow. All
I
right.
don't know who I'm going to put on that show.
Well, speaking of the basement, it looks like February 21st. Robert Stevens, Jason Burdett, after he's done cooking breakfast in that cabin for the family, we're going to be there.
Burying the body.
Tell us about that, Robert Stevens. Tell us about February 21st.
All right, so we'll go to
Tell
there.
us.
Before we get to there, on January 17th, I'll be at the Wild Air Beer Works in Asbury Park. 5 minutes with the Ugly Pancake people and No Filter Paul. So that's always a good time getting insulted by a freaking limey.
With an
So
accent.
after that,
He's the best. He's the best. No filter.
yeah, Paul's a sweetheart for a Brit. Anyway, on February 21st, I will be at headlining at Tommy's and show hosted by the unknown Johnny McCarthy.
Yeah, it's a
With-
good title.
John Latter there and a fellow named Jason Birdman Burdan who will probably be showing up about 20 minutes into the show.
And then let's not
Sharply
forget.
on time.
And then on the
Let's not forget
28th, I almost
February
forgot the 28th.
Guest
February
spot.
28th, I'll be there with Stuttering John Melendez at Tommy's.
Stuttering John
Stuttering
Stuttering
John.
John.
at Tommy Fox's.
Yep.
Tommy
John
Fox.
McCarthy is going to be hosting that one.
Jonathan.
Did you say January 28th?
February.
February 28th. Guess who's oh, that's my birthday, by the way.
Ooh.
I knew that.
Well, you should come for your
by the way,
birthday
I
and we'll
buried the
celebrate.
headline tomorrow, Sunday. I'll be in at Rodney's Comedy Club for Gino Bisconti's birthday.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Go to carlsucks.com for okay. February 28th, John Melendez. It's talking about Stuttering John, right?
Yep.
Stuttering John.
From the Howard
And I
Stern Show.
confirmed it with McCarthy. I said, "Are you sure we got Stuttering John?" He goes, "Yep."
Okay.
Not Peg Leg Peter.
No, he's going to be at the pizza place.
And then we got to give a plug when a plug is due. Our beloved Jonathan Justin, February 21st, is going to be at Crossroads headlining. So we definitely got to give him that. February 21st, Saturday at 4:30. He's going to be in Crossroads in Garland. So we definitely got to keep that going. That's going on with that. I was given the opportunity, which is like mind blowing. I got a residency at the
He doesn't have a residency on this podcast.
The Broadway. Psst, the Broadway.
Did he just get kidnapped? Is that his residency?
He's got to go back and see, where is this place again?
He forgot.
Okay, so he's totally gone. If the background he was,
Yeah, he went off. He left us.
John, climb the ladder back onto the podcast.
Oh,
Here
we
go.
need him
There
now.
he
He's
is.
running this from
I'm
his
back
computer.
on. There we go.
The ladder
Sorry.
is chaos. Littlefinger was right.
Yeah. This is a very professional show.
Oh, yeah.
So professional.
We do
Yeah,
think-
me and Jason on it. Show
0
them
days
how
without
late.
incident.
I am still learning everything, but I'm actually really pumped about this. This is night one, Saturday, January 3rd, 5 o'clock at the Broadway Comedy Club. So I'm really pumped about that. So I just want to take this to the next level. But this is the first night.
Guys, check him out. He's even better looking in person.
Yeah. And I love that you use my name and you say $5. Like, how does that happen? Like, discount codes. Those are phenomenal. But we got it going on.
Oh, I
man.
thought you just walk up to the door and be like, "Hey, I know John."
Oh, that would be amazing. Maybe 5 years from now. Maybe 5 years, I'll be able to do that. But I want to thank our very special guest, Carl. You could follow him at Carl on his Instagram. Carl.
A lot of R's.
You misspelled his name.
If you
Right?
just start typing R's, I will appear.
That's what I started doing. I was trying to see how many R's are in the name before I copied and pasted because I don't want to get like too little or too many. You go to carlsucks.com, which is a fantastic website, by the way. I love it. I love it. He's got his merch. Please save me a shirt, 2X, the next time I be there.
Yes,
I absolutely want one.
I'm gonna borrow him.
Guys, I think we did good on this one. We had a little special guest. Everybody had a lovely holiday. And we just kind of keep this going.
Great time.
So I want to thank everybody. Carl, thank you very much for coming out here last minute.
Thank
I
you for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
Woo!
And we good. Guys, have a great day. It's Saturday. It is 12:30, so there's plenty of time to get out there. I shoveled, so I don't got
Plenty of time to day drink.
Day drink. I shoveled. I imagine you guys got to shovel. Jason's got to clean up the bodies, so we'll let him do that. But guys, thank you very much and have a great day. And we will see you. Follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right.
Follow him in real life.
In real life would be amazing. So I'm going to hit the end recording and I'm going to see if we have like a little 10-second head off. But guys, thank you very much.
Thanks,
you guys
guys.
have a great day. Later.
Until next time.
Until next time.
See ya.
Ooh.
Outro music?
Yeah. Let's do outro music. Let's make this exciting.